just let me know. Unless we're already ready. But timing starts in the selection of file. We're just going to select file A.
The background music is still going. Hold on.
What's it? Oh. But here, actually, what file we want to play? Do we want to play on file A or B?
I'm feeling like this is an A.
You're feeling the A too? I was feeling the A.
Yeah.
We got a B in the chat. We got two Bs. We have it. It's tied right now. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but.
Hey guys, sorry for the music there. This is RubberDuckyAssassin's Pokemon Rumble any percent. What is this? No, all stages, no pass. I'm just all over the place tonight.
Yeah,
Kevin,
no
do you need to get sleep soon?
I need lots of sleep.
Well, we hope you can get that soon.
Send best sleep wishes to Kevin, the homie. Run the stream in the background.
But yes, you guys should be ready to go. Just let me know when to start the timer.
Cool.
Get good.
All right.
Looks like the chat says B.
Yeah, file B. Good. That's another good file. Good choice. C is cursed. That's why we don't do runs on file C.
Never use C.
Selection is, or timing starts in the selection of the file. So on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo, yeah, clap, yeah, woo, yeah. Okay, so
Yay.
I'm actually gonna let JP commentate this little bit just to kind of give you guys some basic general knowledge of Rumble. Just because I'm going to be talking a lot during the course of the run. So I want you guys to hear JP's nice voice. So go ahead.
Yay,
JP.
yeah. So Pokemon Rumble is a beat-em-up game where you control a Pokemon. So it's not like your traditional RPG Pokemon where you just select your moves and it's turn-based battle. No, this is a real-time battle, beat-em-up style game. Each Pokemon has 1 or 2 moves, usually 2, and you move around the map and make your way through each stage that you'll see through the tutorial that we have, and defeat Pokemon to collect Pokemon in order to get to the Battle Royals in order to progress through the game. So as you can see right here, we have our Rattata. This Rattata is our first Pokemon that we will have. It is a very good glitcher, and you will be able to see how good of a glitcher this Rattata is.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
There we go.
Nuts.
So this clips us into the first battle royal early, and we're going to do our best to have a world record fastest stage C. Hold on.
Low battery. Okay.
RDA.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just get my batteries. It's fine. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, they're back here. It's good. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
I got my batteries. I just have to. Oh shit. Sorry. All right. Almost broke something. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right.
Nothing to see here. Move along now.
That's perfect. Now, just take out these guys. Yeah, you see? Yeah, go for that pair. Oh. Well,
I'm gonna do the other route.
well, that didn't work. I guess we'll just have to do regular now. So we get kicked out of the arena for that. Oh, and then they patched the glitch. Well, live patching glitches in the middle of a run.
So.
All right. So basically, the way that this game works is you run around the map, moving to each trampoline in order to progress through each stage that we got here. This is all stages, so we're going to be doing all 6 stages in each of the 4 ranks for the normal mode. In order to collect Pokemon, you have to knock them down, and they'll appear on the ground, and you can touch it, and it'll get added to your collection. And then you can switch to other Pokemon as you go through. This particular version is the no passwords category. So there are passwords that you can input and get super powerful Pokemon that make the game much easier to run. But we are not going to be using those. We are going to be getting some random Pokemon later, so that Pikachu will be slightly useful in the upcoming stages. And as you can see, there are a lot of Pokemon that get in your way. So it's very optimal to like follow as close to a straight path as you can to the end while not getting hit. And the key is don't get hit.
Correct. Whoops. So, gonna piggyback and put a little bit of fun facts, I guess, for the last two things that we were doing. So I saw also asked in the chat what happens if you beat the battle royale that we lost. So the game's actually coded correctly, surprisingly, or it's made correctly, at least to the point where if it was humanly possible to beat the battle royale with that Rattata, there's no video of it. The only video was recently made, actually, about a couple months ago. Someone just decided to make a task of the beginning, and he pretty much just made it so it was possible to kill everything in one hit just to see what would happen. And you can move on to the next rank, which is rank B. And then after completing all of rank B, he wasn't able to go on to the next rank, and the game told him that he had to go back to rank C and beat it again.
Oh, wow.
So it's a pretty interesting way to go about the game, trying to fix something that shouldn't have even really been possible, but it's pretty crazy. So that's what happens with that. And something that we'll be noticing more... Gosh, dude. I can't believe my Wiimote's battery is low. I just put batteries in this thing.
Anyway, so now we're in actual stages. So we went to Windy Prairie first. Why did we choose Windy Prairie first?
So Windy Prairie is pretty much one of the faster stages in the game. Even though they're all in the same rank, they should all be the same difficulty in theory, but there's actually stages that have extra rooms and that are different lengths of each other. For whatever reason, all the stages on the right side are generally shorter or easier in terms of the boss that's at the end, or just, again, the length of the stage. So, I'm going to try and get this hero. But yeah, for whatever reason, most of the time, especially in normal difficulty, there's 3 difficulties in the game. Most of the time in normal, all the stages on the right are just faster. So one of the aspects that we have in terms of the routing for this game in general is you want to go to the shortest stages as possible. Duh. That doesn't really matter for this category since we have to go to all of them anyway. So the only real way that you can save time in terms of just going to the correct stage at the right time is remembering what Pokemon are the boss and their defenses, and trying to get to those more bulkier bosses sooner rather than later.
And that's especially relevant in all stages, where you have to go through all 6 stages in order to complete the actual category, because as you beat more stages, they get more powerful.
Yep.
By the way, fun fact: that tutorial stage counted as our Silent Forest stage for rank C. So we don't have to do that again.
It's pretty useful, especially since there are some small intricate strats that we do in that stage. One of them you saw me doing, I was kind of just tackling the air, is pretty much what it looked like. Was just getting a little further into the level when I'm technically supposed to be frozen. Any text box that pops up makes you stop moving. So
or
doing
transition
a move,
to a boss in some cases.
Yeah. So we'll if I have the move set to do so, because since I'm not using passwords, I have to kind of just go with what the game's giving me. You might not see it as much, but especially in passwords, you'll see the utilization of that kind of strat. But also, there's ways of projecting yourself forward by using another Pokemon's attack to boost you. If you time an attack at the right frame, pretty much, as getting hit, it'll actually project you forward even more. It's just pretty much a little bit faster than just normally walking. It's just really hard to set up and not really consistent. You have to be getting hit by a back hit of a move, and you have to have a move that also projectiles you forward at least a little bit, even if it's tackle.
So there are specific moves that you're wanting to get? Like, there's no specific moves that you like try to hunt down in the course of the run, is there?
There are a couple. So we
Well,
also
like, there's none that you would want to grind
Oh,
down.
no. So something that no passwords is a pretty underdeveloped category for the sense of that it's just hard. You have to have a lot of game knowledge, and there's so many possibilities that you can get in terms of movesets and powers of Pokemon that could possibly drop, and there's also special traits which are kind of like buffs or nerfs, depending on how you look at it. So there's just a lot of game knowledge that you have to have, and there's a lot of backups that you have to have for what if you don't get this or that. So one of the main reasons we go to Windy Prairie so soon is because we want to get a Pokemon with Quick Attack or a Pokemon with fast walking speed. Doduo is one of those Pokemon that can learn Quick Attack. Spearow is okay. Its walk speed is not that great, but it's not that bad. And it can learn a pretty good move, which is what we're using. It's Peck. It's just a really fast-acting move that has a relatively high amount of damage. So that's like the reason why I decided to stay with the Spearow.
It's good enough.
Yeah. Typically, you kind of do want to get those kinds of really helpful moves because moves like Agility, any type of speed-boosting moves, or Quick Attack, Aqua Tail, moves that project you forward a lot and don't have much end lag. They're really helpful, but you lose probably almost like 5 to 10 seconds killing a couple Pokemon. Wow, that killed me. Okay. Killing a couple Pokemon in like one level because of like what you see right here. There's a lot of lag that happens in the game. Even if there's only a couple Pokemon on screen and they're not even doing anything. For whatever reason, this game has a weird amount of lag that is very effective. Actually, emulator is quite faster in some stages, especially than regular hardware for this game, just because of how much lag is in the game. And it's probably just because of how many models the game has to spawn in, and they're all have a lot of animations and stuff. But regardless, killing Pokemon and picking them up and
such
all
a
that
wholesome
stuff.
move.
Yeah, look at all these hearts, dude. All right. Covet also makes the enemy drop an extra coin. Fun fact.
Oh, wow! I did not know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and I.
So the trigger for opening the
I'm changing the
doors
batteries, guys.
to the Okay.
All right, I'm not doing
the
it.
trigger.
I couldn't get it.
You're fine. The trigger for opening the doors to the battle royals is collecting a Pokemon that it has a higher power than whatever the stage's minimum power is. I guess maximum power.
It pretty much
is
just
it
needs a
normal?
certain power. It's
Yeah,
the minimum.
Yeah. With password Pokemon, because you can get password Pokemon that are like 2,000 level, what they do is they essentially sink them down to one lower than whatever the level says it is. And
My menuing's not good right now.
hey, it's fine. I mean, you can just blame it on the bad battery.
Yeah, it's the battery's fault.
And let's see. I lost track of where I was. So you need a minimum power in order to open the doors for each rank. So C is 100, B is 200, A is 400, and S, rank S, the final one, is 600.
Yeah. Obviously, that power difference between ranks B and A is definitely noticeable. We'll see that later. Rank A is very known for being not good.
Yeah, for some reason it just doesn't have good drop rates compared to the other ranks. The nice thing about this being all stages is that you get a lot more chances to get really high. Why is that 170?
I don't know. This is actually the highest next to like any bosses that you get if you
Yeah, that's like
get
one of the
Arbor.
highest powers I've ever seen in Dang.
Yeah.
That Arbok melted.
Come on, Geodude. Hobble your way over there, dude.
It's hopping like mad.
The reason I'm not going in as Machoke is because the low kick is actually not that good, and the power of the Machoke is also not that good. Generally, I want to have Pokemon that are around 130 to 170 going into this Battle Royale, and that's because everything will die in one hit if I have a pretty good power. So,
Like so. So, Battle Royals. So, there are, I think, 6 waves? Yeah, there are 6 waves of Pokemon. Each wave representing several of the Pokemon that you can get in the stages. So, like, this first wave is the Silent Forest wave. The second wave is the Windy Prairie wave. And it's the same order no matter what order the stages you do. So, it's always going to be like this no matter. But the idea, like you would think in any traditional Battle Royal, is beat them all. That, like,
he was like, no, your rock didn't hit me. No.
Chop was just like, nah. But yeah, the idea is to get through this, and at the end, the last wave, there are boss Pokemon that are higher power than the rest of the Pokemon that are in the wave. And they deal more damage as well.
Oh my god, I've never seen these guys die this fast in normal no passwords.
Dang.
Very strong Geodude.
He's a strong boy.
Yeah.
And we collect the coin, and now we can move on to rank B.
I know it's rank low, dude. Trust me, I know.
Do you have time to change it in this transition?
Nah. If you mash during any of these transitions, you have to mash during these, or they won't switch. Like go to the next section, I guess.
Watch this. Watch these low battery warnings be what costs you PB.
Oh, this is already not great, but it's technically still possible.
Yeah, yeah.
They
So
actually
actually
do
just-
fight each other. The Pokemon in the Battle Royale, they're designed to just fight anything that's near them, but they're more likely to go for you if you attack them.
Yes.
Sometimes they'll run away from you, which is really annoying, and it's also not likely, but it definitely happens, and it's really stupid when it does happen because it's kind of just a waste of time. That's the good thing about having Pokemon with range attacks. Typically, when I go into Battle Royales, I want to have fighting types with like Karate Chop or something simple, easy. I go up to things and hit a button and it dies. But there are instances like we had to use that Geodude, which had a range attack. And range attacks are actually not that bad. They're just harder to play optimally. But if we're able to get to all those Pokemon fast enough like we were in rank C, because there aren't that many, it's really good because you can just kill everything without even have to really approach it.
So we're not really collecting anything in Rocky Cave because there's not really anything good here as far as like moving fast. But the reason we go here to Rocky Cave first is because this Rhydon is a tank. And you want to get rid of it as early as possible. That way you don't have to deal with its gigantic HP advantage.
I was hoping I would put
It also has a really, really dumb move called Brock Blast, and it will destroy you.
Fine.
It tracks you. It's so dumb.
Yeah. Rock Blast, some of the weirder moves that you wouldn't expect to be really good are actually like really good in this game. Similar to how fighting types are typically known for not being too great in the main series, unless I guess it's like Gen 6? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But like fighting types are actually really, really good in this game because it's pretty much all about frame data. How fast can you have moves come out? How fast is your walk speed? How much end lag do your moves have? How much damage do they do? Stuff like that.
And it's really sad because like there's not a lot of like wow, I've never seen that effect from Venonat. I have
What?
no idea what that was.
Did it heal?
It might have. It had like a green effect and then it ran away.
Yeah, so it uses a leech life.
Oh, that's the leech life. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
I used low kick, which hit it, but also hit
Now I
me.
understand.
Hitboxes are really wonky in this game.
Oh god, hitboxes are so dumb.
You'll
Please
see a
check my
lot.
Twitch clips
Yeah.
for the dumbest hitbox in the history of mankind.
Yeah, there's a lot of really, like, as you can see, my fit is not even really hitting these Pikachus, but I can still hit it because the hitbox is still really big. I'm trying. The reason I'm going here, another thing that adds into routing of the stages is dependent on what Pokemon I get. So if I don't get a certain Pokemon here, I'm going to go to a different stage than if I got a quick attack Pokemon here. And there's going to be instances of that later, and that's just because I don't want to waste too much time not having a fast Pokemon for walks, because obviously I'm losing a lot of time to it right here, which sucks because I can't really do anything. I haven't not killed anything. I'm killing the things that I need to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hoping this guy hits me.
There's just only so much you can do. Dude, that's doing so much damage.
Yeah, this Geodude's power is really good even in this rank, so I can kind of use it.
Yeah. By the way, if you see all this money that's here, money is useful for buying gacha moves and buying gacha Pokemon and nothing else, so we completely ignore it.
Yeah. It's used more so. You can technically use it. I recommend in no password runs, if you don't really have anything good at the end of either a power grind and you're going into a battle royale, you're trying to like save a run or something, or if you're going into rank S specifically, because you typically can't really afford anything until you get to rank A. And then in rank S you can buy like one Pokemon and maybe a move. Because you can also buy moves to replace other moves, which is honestly a little bit more useful, and you'll almost more likely to get something better if you do that, just because you already have something that's decent. It's an unfortunate power, but that's okay.
It's something.
Has confusion, it's fine. Kadabra's really good. We'll pretty much like always want a Kadabra. Especially if we don't have anything else for speed purposes, Kadabra's really good. It's just a solid Pokemon with decent damage output. Confusion is busted in Pokemon Rumble. It's probably the best Psychic type move other than Psycho Cut.
It's got a lot of range and it's got a large hitbox.
Yes, and does a decent amount of damage for some reason. Don't really know why, because it's Confusion, but. And I was incredibly unlucky for that to kill me. That was a range. There are definitely ranges in this game, and they definitely matter.
So all the bosses, I'm just going to mention real quick, they all have like a main attack that they use. So like it was that Thunder Punch that Electabuzz was using at the end there. They all have a generic knockback where you just get thrown back. It looks like a bunch of rocks spinning out from them. And then it has a... basically an immune knockback where it like charges up and like none of your attacks do damage to it, and then it does a knockback.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically all that they do, and then they can run around and just be generally annoying.
Yeah. Which we saw a lot of right there. We just don't want to see the miss, which you can get in the Rhyhorn fight, which luckily we did not get that. Pretty much the only other one that we can get it in is, I mean, unless we get bad RNG, but should be fine. The only other one that we have to worry about is any of the S-rank Pokemon, but typically Snorlax. Snorlax is really annoying.
Usually Snorlax.
He's fun. So again, we're going to Bright Beach because unimportant Pokemon. Nothing I really care about is in this stage. I think like the best thing that you can get in all of Bright Beach, at least in the normal difficulty, is like Gyarados and probably like Staryu. And Staryu doesn't even really have good moves, it's just fast. So if it had like Confusion, that'd be a pretty good Staryu or a Starmie, but typically they have like Water Gun. Nothing too great.
Usually, like, there's some sort of like easy theme to the bosses in the stages.
I'm not that
Like
thing.
one of the themes that are in here. Ooh, is this a power?
Nice moveset.
Nice.
Dang,
That's
this thing
power.
is slow. I thought it was thing was
Lick
faster
and-
than this.
Lick and powder snow. Nice. So yeah, the bosses can drop the power, which
Changing
is
the
what happens,
batteries.
which is good.
Changing the batteries.
Do it. Do it.
No connection. Dang it. All
Rip.
right, it's fine. We're good. We have new batteries in.
We have new batteries. We'll save time because we changed batteries.
Alrighty. So I know that we said that we usually go to Windy Prairie early. Let me switch back to Kadabra. The reason that we don't go here is because Pidgeys and Pidgeotos are pretty much the only quick attack Pokemon that we're going to be able to get for the rest of the run, other than like Rapidash and Pokemon that can kind of have it but aren't really worth using it. And what I mean by that is just like if I have a Rapidash, I'd rather it just have Ember or something. Rapidash has fine walking speed. It doesn't really need quick attack. If it has it, that's fine, but whatever. But the only thing that we really care about in here are the Pidgeys and Pidgeotos. So first things first, Pikachu and Raichu can learn quick attack and have good walk speed. So they kind of make Pidgey and Pidgeotto a little less helpful.
Necessary.
Yeah. And then Kadabra is just faster. Getting a Kadabra is just faster. So we got the Kadabra because we didn't get the Pikachu. If we didn't get a Kadabra, we would go to Windy Prairie and get a Pidgey or Pidgeotto instead of going to Windy Prairie or go to Bright Beach. And the routes all just differentiate just depending on the RNG that you get in your runs. And that's what kind of makes no passwords, especially all stages, no passwords, kind of hard to run and to also like explain to people. Because there's just so many different options that can happen.
Powder snow is so slow.
Yeah. Luckily, it was a decent power.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how slow is teleport?
It's pretty bad.
Okay,
I'll show
that's
you.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
It does nothing, pretty much.
Oh, it teleports you back?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
It's very unhelpful. And it doesn't even really teleport you back and then some. It just teleports you, like, back.
Dang. If only it was, like, faster and put you at farther range, you could use it like
Just spam it.
Like, yeah, just a symphony of the night, like backwards walk or Ocarina of Time
Just-
backwards walk. That would be
Just
so good.
mashing the teleport button. Absolutely mashing it. That'd be insane. That would make the speedrunning hype.
Yup.
That would like
Actually, you know what? It would actually be like sorcerer speedruns or sorceress speedruns in Diablo 2, where where the whole idea is literally just teleport.
Oh, there's another one. I really want like a fighting type, so I will waste my time on it. They really help in the. Ooh.
Oh, that's better.
Ooh.
So, there are things called abilities in this game, very similar to Pokemon abilities in the main series games. They're different though. This one in particular is Speedy, and Speedy doubles the walk speed of a Pokemon. And in passwords, you actually get a Speedy Rattata to start out with, and then you get a Raichu with the move Agility, which basically does the exact same thing as Speedy. And in this case, we're good. Wow, nice 1 HP from that Magmar.
Yeah, right. What the heck, man? What the?
By the way, there are damage rolls in this game.
Yep. Yeah, we're talking about that a little bit.
Not 100%. Yeah. So I mean, like, it's damage rolls. Like, every move has a star rating on power, and then
It's fine.
like each power level that your Pokemon has makes that do a different amount of damage. So, like, for example, Nightshade is a 3-star move, but if you put it on a Pokemon that has like 2,000 power, it's going to do like 500 damage each hit, which is pretty damn good.
Yes, what he said. Sorry, I had to go zoomies.
Oh my god, you're literally flying all over this thing.
So the secret power is actually a really good move. It doesn't do that much damage, but it does. It's like absolutely one of the fastest moves in the game, both startup and end lag.
This particular B rank battle royal has a unique boss mechanic. Each of the bosses in the B rank battle royal are the trade evolution Pokemon. So Golem, Alakazam, Machamp, and Gengar. Machamp is the annoying one. Wait, how did you already? Okay. Hold on.
What happened?
No, I was just like, wow, you already completely cleared all the other Pokemon.
Zoomies, man.
Zoomies.
The zoomie, like, when dogs do the zoomies, they're basically just speedrunning.
This is basically dog zoomies.
Yeah.
That Machamp has Cross Chop as its main move. That hitbox is gigantic. It is probably a quarter of the screen. At least that's my experience.
It's very big.
It's very big.
If you're like
And I think
anywhere really near it, you're gonna get hit by it. At least one of its hits.
even behind it. Like this is a little bit of a stretch, but if you've ever played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and you've played Virgil and you've seen Rapid Slash, it's basically that hitbox. It's really dumb.
So a good callback by JP saying that we use the Rattata in passwords. You guys have seen that Rattata before in past PSR runs. He's less utilized in the passwords runs now, but a similar strategy that we're going to be utilizing in this run is at the later halves in the run, especially like once you get to A rank and especially S rank, Rattata becomes a lot weaker, not only because it's a Rattata, but because its power is only 388. So once we get to more powerful Pokemon, it gets harder to survive, but it's really fast. So we want to use it in our movement still. So what I'm going to be pretty much doing for the rest of the run is using this Electrode unless I get another fast Pokemon. I'm going to try using this Electrode in every stage I can so that I can try and save time in movement and not have to worry about movement Pokemon at all. Not having to worry about killing anything except for some Pokemon to kill the bosses is super helpful.
Don't mind me. I'm just currently YouTubing Initial D music.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, I have no Rapidash to kill this Venusaur, but this Venusaur does no damage to anything. So I'm just going to use this Electro just because Rollout is relatively strong and it's a little bit better for boss fights than Secret Power is.
Yeah. It helps that the bosses are twice or 3 times as big as the rest of the Pokemon, so it's much easier to combo Rollout onto it.
Yeah. Here's the miss. So since I get this, I'm gonna
there we go.
switch into
Just,
the
get this speedy boy in there.
Alrighty.
Cool.
So I'm actually gonna go to Windy Prairie, so you can kind of differentiate your route. A rank's probably the most free roaming out of all the ranks. It's the weirdest rank and most annoying one for getting like the power and any percent and stuff like that. But in this category, it's like there's so many different options to go to. Even in the first stage, you don't have to go to Silent Forest first. I only go there because I don't like having to deal with the Venusaur, and there's literally nothing helpful there. But there's also instances like that in like Brave Beach where there's really nothing helpful either, but the boss is really annoying.
I like how your secret power in Windy Prairie is to put things to sleep.
Yeah, secret power, depending on the layout of the area that I'm in, does different static effects. So, or status effects, sorry. So in Windy Prairie and Silent Forest, it does sleep. Okay, that's fine, I guess. In the Battle Royales, I think it paralyzes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and then...
I'm a little sad that we have this Electrode for this Aerodactyl because these Tangela are hilarious to dodge in passwords. Because you can with the password Raichu, you can literally just stand right between the Tangelas, and they have Vine Whip, and Vine Whip misses like 99% of the time.
Nice moveset right there. Okay.
Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, interesting.
Aerodactyl is a really good Pokemon to get. Aerodactyl with agility is faster than the Electrode with Speedy.
Wait, hold on. I thought we were doing Pokemon Rumble, not Soul Silver Battle Factory.
Yeah. Okay. Did anybody beat that yet?
No.
Tisk. Anyway, so Aerodactyl is a really good Pokemon in Rumble. It's really fast, has incredible move pool, and whenever it drops, there's no move sets that are consistent for Aerodactyl other than the Fang moves. So typically when you get Aerodactyl to drop, you're most likely going to get one of the Fang moves, and then probably like Wing Attack. Sometimes it'll get like Agility or Rock Polish or something like that. But it usually doesn't have that move because the game doesn't want us to save time. But Aerodactyl's really good. Having Speedy or Agility on this thing, any speed moves is just super useful.
Wow, another 1 HP.
Yeah, we're getting bad ranges right now.
Watching you not pick up all the coins that Pokemon drop is killing you. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
we gotta be fast. If they're in the way, we'll get them. But
yeah, they're just not helpful.
Money is not helpful.
So A rank is another. If I didn't get this Electrode and I'd have to worry about getting the Pokemon for speed, I would go here second instead of Windy Prairie, because there's Kadabras and there's also Alakazams if you get lucky enough. I don't need it. I'll grab one, sure, why not? But I don't need
$3.99. That's so.
That's a deal, dude. $3.99. I'm pretty sure they used to be $4.
I mean, you're right, but that's still rude.
Yeah.
Should have rounded up.
Rank B is. It doesn't matter in this category, and especially for no passwords. Well, that's not really true, but in no passwords, it's more difficult to deal with. Is a better way to put it. Ooh, is this gonna hit me? Oh, that's so unfortunate. I thought I switched off slow enough, but it's okay. But in rank B, so typically you have to complete at least 3 stages before you can get the power that you need in whatever rank you're in. But for whatever reason, in rank B, you're able to get it in the 3rd stage.
That wasn't shiny, was it? I don't think so.
If it was shiny, it would have dropped. Unless you're
No, the Kadabra you grabbed.
Oh no,
I don't think it was.
It would have blue text if it was shiny. So cool thing about shiny.
Also, there are shinies.
Yeah. So shiny Pokemon are a thing in this game. They're pretty cool. And they happen relatively often, actually.
They're the same odds as like Gen 4 would have it, which is like 1 in 8,000. But because you see so many Pokemon, it feels like it's more common.
Yeah. But shiny Pokemon always drop, no matter what. It's how the game made it a little bit more fair to do shiny hunting stuff. So shinies always drop, and they always have a special trait. So in no password runs, we really want to try and collect those. And we also usually want to go for Pokemon that are sparkly. And when I say sparkly, I literally mean like they have stars kind of on them.
Yeah. There have been a couple, and I've tried to find a good place to point them out, but there just hasn't been.
There was a Charmeleon a couple rooms back that was sparkly.
Yeah, and it is distinct enough from shiny that it deserves a different. Ooh,
please
nice drop.
Please, Speedy. Dang. Okay, that's fine. Wait, Gutsy, that's actually high. Okay, so Gutsy. Gutsy is actually utilized in other categories for Rumble. Over the course since around this time, 2019, Rumble has kind of evolved a lot as a speed game. A lot of tech and cool strats have been found, and that still goes for 2020. One of the more meme categories, but a main category of the leaderboards, used to be called all battle royales. It's now called complete the game because you do the same thing by doing both end result. But a random user of Speedrun.com just came around and did a run of all battle royales, no passwords, and got a 2-hour, 48-minute time. And my passwords run was 4.5 hours. So obviously we were like, whoa, what in the world is that? We found more strats that kind of helped with that category, brought that category down from did I really get no Machamp from a choke? That's actually nuts.
Yep. That was a no choke area.
No choke area. All right. It's fine. I have Charizard, I guess, but very unfortunate. But I just wanted to make a quick shout out to Jelly, because Jelly just literally came out of nowhere and decided to do a run of the category because he was like, oh, there wasn't a run for it, so he decided to do it, which I think is super cool. And he's just helped evolve Rumble to what it is now. And shout outs to JP, because JP, we've talked about it. I think we talked about it last year, because pretty sure I did all stages passwords last year. But JP found a strat that made all stages its own kind of league of a different category, and less of a just like complete all the stages. There's like a lot of really cool strats for the categories. So just like the evolution of Rumble over the course of the past year has been really, really cool, and it's really awesome to see. I'm just going to stay in this Charizard, I think.
Yeah, may as well. It does the most damage.
This isn't the best. Aerial Ace isn't that great. It doesn't do as much damage as I needed to. If it had Air Slash, that would have been insanely good. Air Slash is probably one of the best moves in the game, if not the best attacking move in the game, other than like Cross Drop or something. Air Slash is really fast. It can flinch. And having Stab Charizard with that is faster than having like a Machoke or Machamp with Cross Drop or whatever. Charizard's really fast. So that's like Charizard and Primeape. I didn't kill the Primeape. I probably should have killed more Primeapes, but the reason I go to Fiery Furnace last, and also Rocket Cave, is because of just the Pokemon options are better than the rest of the tier has to offer.
Yeah, specifically for Battle Royals, not necessarily like the ability to drop Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is going pretty good so far. Yeah, Aerial Ace is definitely helping you move around the map, so.
The only bad thing about Aerial Ace is its end lag. Like, everything else about it is really good. You have invincibility when you use it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of recovery frames. Speak with fighting game terminology.
So we're going back to the same format of just the 3 bosses spawn at the end of the Battle Royale. Pretty simple stuff. They're just more annoying. The AI obviously gets a little bit better as you get into later difficulties, but the AI also starts to act a little bit smarter. They start to go less for each other and more so for you.
Which is convenient when you have a Pokemon that has an area of effect move like Earthquake or Seed Bomb, or what is Shaman's move?
Seed Flare.
Seed Flare. And they both have like a circular hitbox.
That was insane! What was that? Oh, goodness.
That was a thing.
Sorry. That was weird. That was like a weird animation glitch. Crap, I forgot what you were saying. Sorry, I cut you off.
No worries. I actually kind of forget too. No worries. We'll think of it.
It's cool, man.
So this is Silent Forest Rank S.
Yep, very, very cool level.
And by cool, we mean this is the longest level in the game. Like,
yeah.
Not even joking. Like, these stages are the longest stages of all 6 stages and ranks. it has the beefiest boss, Snorlax. Like, it's
And
it's
Snorlax
ridiculous.
also has really troll moves.
Yeah. One specific really troll move, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you can get a lot of lag in this stage as well, because Venusaur's main move that it uses while it's a wild encounter, I guess, is Petal Dance, which is a area of effect move. But the weird thing about Petal Dance is
there we go.
It hits
Speak of the devil.
everything around it, so it can cause stuns on opposing Pokemon, and that slows down the game a ton. A ton. By the way, if you do get a stun on a wild Pokemon, it guarantees a drop as long as it's stunned. You can get... Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. You can get drops and knockdowns without stuns, or without sparkles, but it's rarer. The stuns guarantee it. So in actually, like, in like collectible categories, like the idea is to get a Pokemon with Endeavor, and Endeavor while you're at full HP does 1 damage, and it has a decent crit stun chance. So you just Endeavor forever while you gather the Pokemon, and once it stuns, then you use whatever other move and pick it up.
It's pretty hype. There's
hype.
a lot of small amount of tech that's just found for different strats that we use in the run. It's pretty crazy. This is very unlucky. Another
Yes.
reason why I wanted a Machoke or a Primeape is for this fight. So this fight doesn't take about like almost 3 minutes to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. By the way, Snorlax's move is Yawn. Even though it doesn't look like a Yawn at all. Did it just drop?
Yeah, I'm not picking that up.
That's so rude.
Alright. Yep, that was cool. Alright.
But it does Yawn. It's an area of effect move. And it can't really do damage to you, so it's really up to the Raichus to do damage to you. So it just takes forever.
I do
I
need
feel
to
like
get
you've gotten every
something.
single boss drop so far. You've gotten a lot of
I have
boss
gotten a
drops.
lot more than you typically do, for sure. What is this
Techie.
moveset? Oh my god, man. That's
I
not even a
missed
good
the
techie
moveset.
moveset. It's U-turn pursuit.
Ugh.
Yeah. Not a good moveset. Not a good moveset.
Nope, not at all. As you may expect, U-turn actually turns you around and makes you run away. It's really dumb.
Yeah, it's really slow. Techies, it boosts the power of like weaker moves.
So like lower star moves.
This game goes off of a dot system for pretty much everything, at least stats.
Yeah, stars and dots. Yeah.
So the moves are like 1 through I think 5-star moves, and then Pokemon have 1 through 5. What in the world, man? 1 through 5 defense or attack, and technically they have a stat for speed, but it's not shown.
Oh, you gonna grab that one?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Didn't see it. Don't know what we're talking about. I think JP's lying to me, guys.
boss drops aren't necessarily bad. They do cause a little bit of slowdown. But like boss drops are only really like good when they have the potential to give you the power that you need to progress through the game. Oh my god, this moveset. So like for example, if this Dragonite were to drop, we need a power of 600 in order to open the gates. It is basically impossible for this Dragonite to drop 600 power. Based on we've only cleared now 2 stages. So once we clear 3 or 4 stages, then it's much more likely for that boss to drop the correct power. Oh, it has agility. Okay, cool.
I'll stay in,
Well,
but if I
mean,
die.
yeah, definitely keep with this.
Switching out, especially if you do it twice, like if I switch out to one Pokemon and then switch back into another Pokemon, I lose about 5 to like 7 seconds.
Yeah, depending on where it is in your list. The list of Pokemon, by the way, sorts itself by maximum power and whatever you have set as a favorite at the top.
That's why the Electrode's still at top, because it's a favorite.
It's a favorite. Yeah, and also Pokemon that you recently picked up are at the top as well. So, like, in this particular stage, if you were to pick up, say, Starmie or Blastoise, it would appear at the top as well.
Until you scroll
By
over.
the way, I don't think we actually mentioned it, but normal rank is all the original Pokemon, the 151. This game came out with Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and that series. So there actually are Gen 4 Pokemon, such as Shaman and
I mean,
like
all
Infernape and
pretty much all the
those
Gen
guys.
4 Pokemon.
All the Gen 4 Pokemon, pretty much. But in normal, in order to get people enticed with the game and play through the start of the game, they just made it all the original 151. And then in advanced, that's when the Generation 4 Pokemon appear.
Why
and you
did
start
it do it when I
collecting
used U-turn? Come on, man.
those. That's so rude.
It doesn't have Aqua Tail. It sucks.
Bite?
Actually,
Avalanche Bite. Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go to Eternal Tower now. So the only Pokemon I care about here is Alakazam.
Yeah.
But I don't really care about much Pokemon right now, because I just need to go.
Yeah.
This is
Basically,
definitely...
if it sparkles, you'll pick it up.
Yeah. I definitely, like, have not gotten great RNG with this run. But
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, hold on, I need to interrupt you. What were those Alakazam doing?
they were...
They were like all hugging.
Dude.
Real close.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, you didn't see anything?
This was 2009. They didn't have to practice social distancing at this time.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. You get it. If you get it, you get it.
Yep.
But I'll say getting the agility and the speedy Electrode, really, really good RNG. Like, this is stuff that I want to happen in every single run.
Yes.
If I can. But I also haven't had the best of everything else happen. Oh my goodness, Shen with the raid.
Shenanigans with a raid.
Joining the
Welcome,
party.
everybody. We're fighting a Zapdos now.
Oh, I don't have confusion. This thing sucks.
Psybeam Reflect. Oh god, Psybeam is so slow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get this.
May as well. Oh jeez.
No.
Run. Oh, good power. Thrash helping.
Don't worry, we got
hand.
this.
Are you serious?
We got this, guys. Don't worry. I just have to hope. I got bad RNG. Come on. No, I keep getting the two-turn.
I can't
No.
help you, Jarvis.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
Sorry.
We're good. Yes!
Get him. Yeah. Oh my god, and you got a drop. You're getting all the drops.
I'm getting a lot of boss drops. This is not common. Okay.
Confusion screws up your. That's okay. Confusion screws up your movement inputs, so it like makes up, down, left, right.
And it randomizes it
That
too.
sorts of things.
So if
Yeah.
if up is down, up can also just turn to right randomly. So
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, so we unlocked the battle royal, but because this is all stages, we have to go through and do the rest of the stages anyway. So we're just gonna keep on trucking and get through the rest here.
Yeah, this is like
That's a lot of Electrode.
it having bite in agility. It was like the worst thing that it could have had, but it's okay.
It's okay.
The
Like
main
the fact that it has agility makes it okay. If
Yeah.
it had any other move in that slot, probably not okay.
The only main problem with the Fang moves really is that status and especially flinch cancel out being stunned. So sometimes Pokemon will just drop. Sometimes they'll automatically drop depending on if they're sparkly, whatever we were talking about earlier. But also they can get like stunned, so you'll hit them and then they'll kind of get knocked back and look dizzy. When that happens, if you kill them while they're in that animation, they'll drop. If you paralyze them, poison them, I'm pretty sure as well, flinch them, or make them fall asleep or anything like that, it won't work. And they will not drop, unless you just get lucky at that point. I kind of want to grab it just in case. Well, I guess I'm grabbing it anyway.
Oh, nice.
The little actual 1 HP. Literally didn't see the bar.
Gotta love it.
Flame Wheel and Ember, it's fine.
It's okay.
Shouldn't matter. I should get a Machamp in here, ideally.
The last stage in Rocky Cave usually has a lot of Pokemon. And usually they have Pokemon that have moves that have gigantic hitboxes.
Yeah.
So
the harder the difficulty as well, and this goes for like if you go up to oh yeah, there's the stun animation and there's the flinch canceling it. Not doing anything. What's that? Oh, it doesn't have confusion, I forgot.
yeah. Not that good.
It's fine. I will kill a Rhyhorn if I need to, but I really don't care about Rhyhorn that much.
Yeah, Rhydon's not super useful here.
Yeah, right.
Machamp is much more preferred just because of the fast fighting moves that you can get.
Quote, busted. End quote. Whew. Come on, man. Nice Lapras.
Yeah.
By the way, Lapras is one of the rare Pokemon that can spawn in the stage.
Fun fact, one of the other rare Pokemon that exist is Abra. Abra is actually one of the rare spawns. It's quite hilarious.
In collect 'em all runs, we collect 5 Alakazams instead of an Abra. So that you can, because if you sell 5 of one Pokemon, you get the pre-evolution or the evolution if it's a final evolution.
Yeah, you can trade in Pokemon to feed the gacha system.
I got nothing. All right.
Yeah, this Articuno is gonna be not fun.
Yeah, everything's pretty bulky. Everything about has the same defense stat. The only thing that matters after that is their HP.
Oh, it got burned.
So, yeah. Ember's pretty good for boss fights, just literally because it's just fast and it can burn. I forget what I was saying. Whatever.
Well, no Machamp makes this a little bit more difficult.
That's fine. I have a good amount of 600 Pokemon. Let's see. Let's try to get something fun though. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, let's roll the gacha.
Nice. Okay.
All right, what does it have? Fire Spin Agility. Dang.
Very solid moveset.
Also, notice how the game just literally tosses out the Moltres onto the ground.
Yep, literally this is like
So Rank S Battle Royale has a lot of gigantic hitboxes, so it's really easy to actually get hit in this stage. It's really annoying.
Don't get hit a lot.
So like the Dodrio has Tri-Attack, the Pidgeots have Whirlwind, Tangela has Vine Whip, but because you're moving around so much, the Vine Whip is just like double annoying.
Vine Whip's a very fast-acting move. It's kind of you don't expect it to be that fast, and then it just is. So it comes out a lot faster than you expect it to, and that's kind of one of its biggest issues. Vine Whip's really annoying. So, and this is obviously fine. Duh. Like,
yeah,
this is going
great.
The thing is that makes not getting like those Machamps and stuff bad. This is probably lost a good like 10 seconds over what I would have had if I had like a Machamp or something that was like a really good move and really good power. I've lost about 10 to 15 seconds already.
Yeah. So this is the last battle royal, and these are the last tri-bosses. But this is not the. These are not the final bosses. We have one more button on that dial, and it's Mewtwo. And Mewtwo has. Oh, that happened. Yeah, that's fine. Mewtwo has some dumb hitboxes.
Dumb hitboxes, pretty fast. It's just really strong. So usually I'll pretty much just try to kill it right away. The birds are really annoying. I kill Articuno first personally, just because Articuno trolls me the most. Moltres is probably the most annoying.
Oh, time is coming up very soon. I should mention.
It's on the selection of the coin.
Yeah, I'm picking up the
Oh, we're gonna do a hype strat here. We're gonna do a hype strat. You guys ready for a hype strat? Ready? Time. All right, and that's Pokemon Rumble all stages, no password.
Yay! 58:52.
That's a pretty good time.
That's a very good time considering the estimate was 110.
Yeah, I helped you guys out.
Record is 57:23.
Yes.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Fixing our estimates, PogChamp.
Yeah, man. I'm here. That's why you guys put me on the schedule. I already know. I'm the schedule fixer guy.
Well, thank you so much, RubberDuckyAssassin, for the run of Pokemon Rumble, and we are going to take it to an intermission here to set up for the next run, which is going to be PokeHeroes Pokemon Battle Revolution, 80% round 1, which will take us deep into the night.
Very, very, very good run. Please stick around and watch that. It's such a good run. PokeHero has done so much work into the game. It's so good. It's gone so far. Please stick around and watch it. It's so good. All right. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, it was fun. This was a very fun run and a very big joy to commentate. So thank you for inviting me on for that.
No, anytime.
Full time, few seconds before I go to intermission. Hold on just a second.
Okay.